Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I will be ranking Iron Maiden albums. S being the best and D being the worst, as in terms of tier. Okay, so let's start off with the first album, Killers. One of my personal favorite Iron Maiden albums, but I don't know if I can give it an S tier, because I think that's more reserved for albums like The Number of the Beast and Power Slave. So I think I'll give that one an A tier. Next one, we have Brave New World. From what I understand, that is like an Iron Maiden comeback album. Because before that, they were like, their 90s albums didn't do very well, except for maybe Fear of the Dark. So, it's pretty good though. I haven't listened to much of it. I've listened to like a couple tracks. So I think I'll give it a B tier. Faces of Death, I believe that one is. Okay, so that one I quite like, actually. I think I might even like it more than Brave New World. Also, but the album artwork is like really bad. Like, come on, that thing is terrible. The album isn't terrible, but the artwork is awful. I think that also deserves a B tier, but I'll put it in front of Brave New World because I like it more than Brave New World. All right, Number of the Beast. I don't even know if I have to do much explaining. That's probably their most iconic album. If you're an Iron Maiden fan, you have to know this album. That is an easy S tier. Also, it's just a great album in general. Okay, so I'm not sure what that one is called, but I know it, and I know it's not very great. That's one of their I think that's one of their 90s albums, like before Brave New World. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. It's not terrible, but it's not great, so I'll put it at C tier. Power Slave. I think that's one of one of the big fan favorite Iron Maiden albums. And it's still amazing. It's got great tracks like Is As High and 2 Minutes Till Midnight. So I will give that an S tier. Peace of Mind. Okay, I got this one on CD, one of the only Iron Maiden albums I have a physical copy of. So I don't think it's as great as Number of the Beast and Power Slave, but it's still very iconic and good and has one of their most popular tracks, The Trooper, on it. So I think that one will also get an A tier. The Book of Souls, one of their 2010 albums, I believe. 2015, I believe it came out in. But I don't know. I haven't listened to that one. So I'm going to put it in B tier as well. Because I know it's not terrible, but I know it's not like exceptionally great. So it's kind of in the middle ground. All right, Somewhere in Time. In my opinion, this is more of an overrated Iron Maiden album. A lot of people I know love it. I don't find it amazing. It's still great. I think it's either an A or B tier. There are some great songs off of it, so I think I'll give it an A tier. Virtual XI, that's probably their worst album. I think I might have to give it a D tier. The opening track is pretty good, but that's about it, so I think that's a D tier. All right, Seventh Son of a Seventh Son, another really good one. Another fan favorite, I believe. So, I don't think it's an S, though. Well, it might be. It's a really good album. I think it does deserve an S. Yeah, I think it deserves an S. All right, No Pray for the Dying. I think that's also a C tier. Another one of those late 90s albums that didn't do very great. All right, Iron Maiden self-titled. That one was their self-titled and their debut, and from what I'm aware, it has punky elements in it. I'm not a big punk guy, but punk is still a great genre, so I think it also deserves a B tier. Fear of the Dark. I think their greatest 90s album. I know it's kind of like there's only like one really like standout song, which is the title track, but there's still many great songs off of it. Like Wasted Love, I believe, is on that album. All right, that's an A tier. A Matter of Life and Death and The Final Frontier. Both of them. Neither of them I've listened to a little bit of Final Frontier, but I have not listened to A Matter of Life and Death. I think A Matter of Life and Death gets C, and Final Frontier also gets C. All right, I think that will conclude our tier list. Here is it in review if you want to see it. And thank you for watching, and goodbye.